Welcome to Bedrock or Bust. My name is Ithreymesh, and I'll be your guide today through our world. I've been a little bit busy. Got a few builds going on. There's a beacon up the top there that we just can't see. And there's a lot happened on the... Well, there's my legs. There's a lot happened on the server in the last few days. And, well, there's some pretty strange things going on. We've got ghost boats, death sprees, all sorts of things. But without further ado, let's get into this episode. Today's episode, I want to highlight a few of the things that I've done, and we might even try and finish off the roof on my new building over here, and possibly even get the dam and viaduct system put in place for the water wheel you can see over there. So let's get over there and have a look, and I'll explain to you what exactly this shop is. This is going to be my first shop on the server. I'm not sure how many shops per se I'm going to have, or whether I'll just have some pop-up stalls or alike, but I'd like to welcome you to the water wheel sawmill. It's still a work in progress. There's a lot of decorating to do. We've got a bit of a lumberyard out here. The usual rails and stuff to hold your logs down. Path blocks to represent sort of sawdust. A good trick whenever you're using path blocks, see there, for example, if we put, see all through here, if we put a solid block above a path block, so for example, if we get rid of this dirt here, and I put, say, this oak planks here, you can see that thin little line underneath. It just sort of takes away from the build slightly. So a nice tip to do is dig below it, find, I'll just use some slabs here, put one in the hole and one above, and it's a seamless join between the path block and the block behind it. There's no little dirt line that you get if you don't have it in. It's the same thing I've done here with the stairs. I've got an extra block underneath. Anywhere where there's a path block beside a block that differs from dirt, it just makes it look a lot more neater and finished and clean. So we'll come in here. It's still a work in progress. Now we've got the logs being brought in, cutting on the saw. This is all, I've got to put the water wheel mechanism stuff in yet, but we'll get to that soon. Some offcuts. Now we come into the shop. Anybody wanting to come into the shop, make sure you got your note block sounds on, because we get to do this. Fancy. Quite a simple shop at the moment. I'm just selling the overworld wood. And I'm currently accepting 1 diamond or 2 stacks of bones per stack of logs. We've got a decent supply of logs at the moment. We've had a few customers already, some larger than others. But yeah, we've got a decent... We've sold a decent amount. I've only had the shop open an hour, and I've already sold 10 stacks. So that's pretty good. Now, in order to supply a shop like this, I needed to make something. Now, I didn't want it out in the open where everyone could see it. I didn't want it as an eyesore in my area. I'm not doing an industrial zone this zone. I'm only building what I need. And down here, I've got the first section here is a farm designed by Silent Whisper. We'll do oak, acacia, oak, acacia, jungle, birch, and spruce trees. It does use a fair bit of bone meal, but all tree farms do. And the outputs here through to just a simple cuber here. When the row of logs passes over the observer, it will fire that piston wall, and then it will make a long column of blocks, 12 long. And when the bottom block reaches this side here, being a solid block, it completes this circuit here, which is just a simple repeater over a redstone torch, which will send the signal straight up, pushing everything across. And then here's our beacon. Haste 2 makes everything a lot easier. Alright, we'll leave you there for a minute.